Hello everyone, talking about tournament sparring for this video. Just some discussion about tournament sparring, because most of us haven't done it before. Sparring in a tournament. There's different kinds of tournaments with different rules. Make sure you know what the rules are. Luckily, for our February tournament that we're going to, the rules are very, very close to the way that we spar here at the school, so same kind of rules. You can punch and kick to the body, to the side, the ribs, to the head. If there's a face shield, it's considered part of the helmet. You can touch it lightly. But if someone has no face shield, unless you're a black belt, you're not allowed to touch the face. You get in trouble if you touch the face, even if you touch it gently. Okay, so if you're not sure, don't aim for the face. Aim for the side of the helmet and touch that gently. Don't hit that hard. If you hit anywhere too hard, if you knock the person down, if you knock the person like that, you can either get disqualified right away, okay, and you're done, or at the very least get warnings and get like a little bit in trouble. Okay, so you don't have to touch the person to get a point. If you could have touched them but you stopped it, boo, that's a possible point. Okay, but most of the time it's a gentle touch to let everybody know that I got there, my foot got there. Okay, you have to be above the belt, no low kicks, no sweeps. Other tournaments, sometimes that's okay to knock people down. This one it's not. You have to stay above the belt. You cannot hit to the back unless the person spins away or turns away or runs away. Okay, if I was trying to hit them with a back fist on the side of the head and they started to do a spinning kick and it got the back of their helmet because they moved, that can still be a point for me. Just maintain control. Don't hit anybody hard, okay, because that can hurt somebody and that can get you in trouble. Let's see, number 3, be aggressive. Be appropriately aggressive. Aggressive does not mean that you smash anybody. Okay, keep your control. That's number 2 that I talked about. Be aggressive means don't just wait. If you wait, you're telling them to do their stuff. If you just go, they're so busy dealing with your stuff that hopefully they don't have a chance to do their stuff. Usually in sparring tournaments, the more aggressive person wins. Usually. The person that's doing more things usually gets more points. Usually. But if my hands are down at my sides and I throw a kick and somebody hits me before I can kick them, they get the point, okay? When you're being aggressive, you still have to keep your hands up. You have to use your combinations, okay? You can't give them a chance to get you while you're trying to get them, okay? You got to be ready to block and things as you're going after them. But generally, going after them gives you more chances, and waiting for them gives them more chances. And it's a little scary. It's a little scary to be aggressive, but I think it's even more scary to let the other person be aggressive, because if somebody's coming at you, you're like, whoa, I don't like this, okay? That's how you want them to feel. We don't want to make anyone feel bad, but when we know what it's like for people to be all over us. It doesn't feel that great, and I'm so busy I can't do any punches or kicks because of all this stuff that's coming at me. That's what we want to do to the other people, okay? You don't have to do 70 techniques. Hoo, bam, bam, kick, punch, punch, scoot back. Punch, punch, kick, scoot back. Punch, kick, punch, scoot back, okay? It just makes you in charge of things rather than the other person being in charge of things. So if you can do that, try to do that. And if you're nervous about that, remember, it feels even worse when they do it to you. So that's the reason why we're not as nervous trying to do it to them. Number 4, Kiai. Kiai is very helpful. 2 reasons. If I want you to block my punch up here to your head so I can punch you down by your belt, maybe I want to Kiai on the punch to your head. Ah, here I come, block that. Ooh, gotcha. Okay, sometimes the fake technique that I want you to block can get a Kiai. Pay attention to this. Don't worry about that. Okay, or you can Kiai, you should Kiai when a technique works. Okay, It shows that you're doing it on purpose. It calls attention to the thing that just worked. And sometimes, especially if you're not trying to hit someone in the head because you're worried about hitting them too hard in the head, if you're trying to get close to the head, doesn't really seem like a point. Yeah! Suddenly that seems like, ooh, something just happened. Okay, so a Kiai can get the judges to decide that, I think I'm going to say that that was a point. When maybe if without the Kiai, they're like, no, I don't think that was a point. Okay, but your Kiai is not a board-breaking Kiai. You're not supposed to be hitting hard. You're not supposed to be kicking hard. It's more like a circle attack Kiai. Something happened. It's an announcement. Yeah, I did something. Did you see it? Oh yeah, there's a kick. Did you see it? Okay, it helps them see it and acknowledge it. It's hard to Kiai with a mouthpiece in, but it's still helpful. Okay, and then the last point for sparring is be respectful. Pay attention to the center judge. He or she will say, face each other, bow, face me, bow. Maybe they say touch gloves. Maybe they don't. Do what they say, whatever it is. And in sparring especially, sometimes you get a point, but not enough judges see it. Sometimes you block the other person, but for some reason, 3 judges think they got a point, and they get a point, even though they shouldn't have. Okay, sometimes you hit each other at the same time and one of you gets the point and the other one doesn't. And that doesn't seem really fair. The judges are people too. They make mistakes. There's no instant replay. There's no way to go back and check who actually should have gotten the point. So sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you get unlucky, and you can't be proud or upset about either of those things. So whether you win and you were supposed to win, whether you win but you actually shouldn't have won, or whether the other guy wins, we want to be respectful. Bow. Don't go stomping off the floor because you didn't get the points you were supposed to get. Don't go all celebrating and make the other person feel bad if you win. Okay? Be respectful. They'll tell you what to do. The center judge is the one to listen to. Attention and bow. Touch gloves if you're supposed to. Get back to your fighting stance. When somebody calls a point, freeze, point, this person, whatever happens. They put you back on, there's probably going to be tape on the floor. They put you back on your starting points. Even if you ended up switched, they want you to get back where you started, get ready to go, and then restart, go again. And someone gets a point, they bring you back to the starting points, okay? They see who got a point, and then they put your foot back and go. You can put your right foot back. You can put your left foot back. All you need to be, keep your hands up. As soon as they say get ready, you got to be ready. Because if you're standing like this and he says go, the person can jump in and get you. Okay, so get where you're supposed to be, get ready to go, and then it starts again until someone gets to 3 points. Again, if you win respectfully, gracefully, be a good winner. And if you lose, don't be a sore loser, be a good loser. Okay, it's all part of the experience of getting better. If you guys have questions, let me know.